Guys, good afternoon. This is Chris Hunko, National Director of Scouting for NLI Scouting. Today I'm here with Nolan Neiman, who's the General Manager of Square Up Baseball and Softball Academy in Bradenton. We've been talking about the recruiting process all week long, and I just want to give you guys a different take from a person who's coached college baseball from the D1 to D3 level for 12 years, and currently during the summer is the head coach in the Valley League for the Stanton Braves. Nolan, how are you doing this afternoon?
I'm great, Chris. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, can you tell me a little about the Square Up Baseball and Softball Academy?
Yeah, we are a one-stop shop for baseball and softball academy located in Bradenton, Florida, 23,000 square feet. We have 8 cages, 2 pitching lanes, a full access weight room, and also building out a yoga studio and sprint lane as well as we go through.
Awesome. It's a beautiful facility. We've been talking about the recruiting process all week long, and I just want to go over a few things with you to get your perspective as a person who's still in the game at the college level during the summer and has coached for 12 years at all various levels in college baseball. As a college coach, when you were on the recruiting trail, what were you looking for skill set wise in a player?
Yeah, so I mean, anytime we go out, you're trying to fill a need for your school or for that position. So every position is a little bit different, and then had a sliding scale per position that we were looking for. So catchers could be pop times, how outfielders run, how they throw, infielders, how their hands are. At the end of the day, the overlying factor was athleticism. We want guys that we can be athletic to fit a program, fit our mold, and be able to move them in and piece them as we feel fit.
Right. So if you had an athlete, you might be able to transition him from a middle infielder to possibly a corner outfielder because of his athleticism.
Correct. It was, it's easy to recruit athletes and move them around. It's hard to recruit guys that are keyholed to one spot and try to move them later on because they just usually can't do that.
Awesome.
But for a shortstop or a second baseman or a center fielder to be able to move, it usually works pretty good.
So those players that play travel ball and specialize in one position, whether that's as a corner infielder or catcher or what have you, might not be the best idea.
There's certain times for both of it. I say that the more positions you can learn earlier in your career, the better.
Okay.
You might not play those positions, but to have a chance to be able to at least know it, and if coach says, "Hey, I need this or need that," and you can raise your hand and say, "I can do it," it might get you in the lineup. Travel ball is a great thing where guys, I don't think, get keyhole because you're only having 10 to 12 to 13 guys on a team.
Right.
Where you get to high school, you might have 20. You get to college, you might have 35. So your chances of playing multiple spots as you get older slim down, but it might open up a door for you as you get older as well.
And that's a perfect segue into my next question to you. What is the importance of grades, and how does that separate? Like if you and I were both prospects, possible recruits for a program, and my grades are a whole lot better than yours along with the test scores, how does that separate me from you in the coach's eyes?
No, absolutely. And I mean, this is a personal statement, and everybody varies a little bit, but for me, it came down to a trust factor. If I knew you were a good student, I knew I wouldn't have an issue with you off the field, going to class, getting your work done. If the kid, again, you athletically were the exact same, and one was a 4.0 student and one was a 2.0 student, doesn't matter what they did on the field, I know I can trust you to be eligible. Because at the end of the day in college, it's our job, it's our livelihood to win games with the best guys on the field, and you got to be able to trust them. So if you're a good student off the field, you can be a great student on the field as well, learning schemes and systems and that kind of thing, where the guy that struggles off the field might know baseball more than anybody else, but is every semester going to be an issue where you're going to be eligible or not?
Right. And the other thing we talk about is communication, the ability to communicate with coaches and being proactive with them. If you're interested in a prospect and that prospect now is reaching out to you by email saying, "Hey, Coach Neiman, it was great visiting your program last week, just wanted to keep checking in." Is that important to you?
Yeah, and I think this is where a lot of kids get in trouble and get crossed off, is mom and dad will take over that process of communication and you never hear from the kid. And a good example, when I was at one of the schools I was at, I had a dad who emailed me every Monday about their son, how good he did and how much he wanted to come to that school. Well, Well, I finally got a chance to go see him play that spring, talked to him after the game, and he said, "Coach, I don't want to come there. My dad wants me to come there."
Wow.
And so that wasted how much time of my life or Dad's life of that communication back and forth, where I could have concentrated on somebody else that actually wanted to be there. So take the initiative as a young player, student athlete. Take the initiative. Talk to coaches on your own. When it's time to talk about money, okay, get mom and dad involved.
Right.
I certainly understand that part of it, but the actual communication, coach to player, do it by yourselves, because at the end of the day, mom and dad aren't going to be in college with you.
Mm-hmm. You're not recruiting the parents; you're recruiting the athlete.
Right.
Awesome. Is there anything else that you want to add that maybe we haven't covered today?
No, I think just do as much as you can possible to be a good student of the game, be a good student athlete off the field, do the little things the right way. Make sure you thank the lunchroom lady and the guy that cuts the grass as much as you do the principal and the athletic director. And be a well-rounded student athlete. That's going to help you out later on. From the academic standpoint, the better you do in school, the more money you're going to be able to get from those schools and make those that tuition go down. There's not a ton of money in baseball. It's just the reality of it. Hopefully, that's going to get better here shortly. But if not, you're stuck at 11.7 for 25 guys or 27 guys. So you got to make sure you, as a coach, you maximize your profitability in those players. So as a player, maximize your profitability by getting good grades, getting academic scholarships, and being able to work through the process that way.
Awesome point. All right, guys. Well, I hope this sheds some light on what we've been talking about all week. Nolan, greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, Chris, thanks for having me.
And best of luck for Square Up Baseball and Softball Academy. It's a great facility. Guys, continue to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until then, see you next time.